my name is Diogo. I'm going to talk about SINFO. You can see the shirt. You have my contacts there. So, first of all, who am I? I know there's the command, who am I, but I forgot about that, so I used who is for the nerdy guys. As I said, I'm Diogo Leitão. Today is my sort of birthday. I'm 9,567 days. I was born and raised in Little Lettuce, so Lisboa. I studied computer science at IST, which automatically makes me a nerd. And after I left IST, I started working at OpenSoft, where I worked at finance. So if you have any trouble, don't talk to me. Go talk to this guy over here, for example. I left the company 6 months ago, and I started working at Runtime Revolution, where I'm working with Django. It's a really nice framework, if you don't know about it. So, what the hell is SINFO? So, in Portuguese, Semana Informática. That's basically it. We're a non-profit tech conference, mostly student organized. It's a whole week in February, free entrance, no charge. We have an area with a job fair where lots of companies come and talk to the students and all the participants that want to participate. Redundant, but well. We have also company presentations where they talk about what they do. We also have in the afternoon some presentations of international speakers and also some national speakers. I'll show you in a second. And we also have workshops organized by the companies that are participating in the event. During the whole week, we have around 60,000 participants coming in through our tent. Yeah, we have a tent. This year was our 25th edition, and we're still going strong. We also have a gaming area. I think it was last year that we had like some arcade and old stuff to sort of bring back the nostalgia. But usually we have some Xbox. In this year we also had like a VR area. We had the PlayStation VR and some Galaxy VR as well for everyone who wanted to try could do it. And we also have lots of prizes, Oprah style. I think this year was a PS4, a drone. We have like some gift cards. It's really cool. We have lots of prizes. Just naming a few. Okay, so this is sounding cool, okay, but so we're students, as I mentioned before. As of May, May. It's the official end time for SINFO. I was working at SINFO. But I left, so we also have some people that do both things. We're from different courses. We're not all IT guys. We also had some biology people, even people from different colleges. A few years ago, a class at our course finished, so people stopped paying interest to SINFO, and we had to outsource. Our team is sort of 30 to 30 people each year, as I mentioned, with various different backgrounds. And we organize ourselves into several teams. There's a multimedia team, which is responsible for creating all the image stuff and all the promotional videos, all of our design, basically. We have the newsletter. Subscribe, please. We don't spam a lot. We mostly send emails from time to time when we're approaching SINFO. Just to let you know what we're working on. The social networks is self-explanatory. Managing our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. We also have a dev team which supports our support to our website and an internal platform that we use to manage our event, totally developed by us. We also have the logistics team which handles electricity, Wi-Fi, all that sort of stuff, even the tent as well. And we also have the partnership team, which helps us not depend too much on the money that we have to get from the companies. like to get food, water, coffee, that sort of stuff. Okay, so this is sounding interesting, but what's in it for the participants? As I mentioned, we have a job fair. So this is basically all the companies that we reach out to, and so also some startups that come to our event, and then like they have their stands and they talk to all the students. Most of the times they have job offers, so if you're looking for a job, it's a good opportunity. If you're not looking for a job, you can always grab whatever they're giving out on their stands, and all that networking stuff and getting some connections, that sort of stuff. Excuse me. Regarding the company presentations, these are mostly at the beginning of each day. We have like 2 sessions at the same time from the companies present there. It's about 30 to 45 minutes, and they basically can choose what they talk about. Obviously, the more interesting the name of the presentation is, more participants it gets. But most of the times they talk about what the company is, what they do, or like a day at company X, that sort of stuff. Regarding the presentations by the speakers, we have like a lot of international speakers. Most of the times it's like 3 to 4 presentations per day, and then they talk. Well, even though we have the international, we also try to get some Portuguese guys, because there's also a lot of Portuguese people working on very interesting projects. For example, I don't know if you guys heard about Witcher 3, the last game that came out. There was a Portuguese guy involved in that project, so we got him to talk about it on this year's SINFO. That was really cool. We also had, I think there was one Portuguese guy from DreamWorks and another one from Pixar. They all have very interesting things to talk about. But as you can see, all these speakers have different areas and different backgrounds, so we try not to stay like too focused on one particular topic. And they talk about for an hour and 15 minutes with QA and showcase, and they get to hang out with the participants. The most interesting thing is some of the speakers are not expecting us to invite them to come over at SINFO. This is, but it's a really heartwarming experience, because some of them have never had this kind of experience at a tech conference, and they enjoy it a lot. And we get to hang out with them during the whole week and go sightseeing on Lisbon. It's very, very nice. And just to showcase and brag about a little bit, these are some of the speakers that we had this year at SINFO. So as I mentioned, Portuguese guys, Andrea Gaita from GitHub, and Ariel Waldman, she used to work at NASA. She was an external consultant. Burkai Gur is a guy from Coinbase, Cameron Pittman from Udacity, Del Naus, lots of guys. And even more. We also had José Nogueira from YLD. And the guy from Witcher 3, José Teixeira. We had a great panel this year. So if you want to know more about SINFO, just let us know. You have our contacts there, sinfo.org, our email, our GitHub, where we have all our code open source, and social networks at SINFO IST. Thank you.